Hi everyone and welcome to SentUAMessage. As you can see, I managed to piece Dan back together after he exploded last time, although I'm not sure I got all the pieces in the right order. You look kind of different.
No, I'm Jane from MSN, Tech and Gadgets, right?
Right, okay, so what happened to that carrier bag full of Dan bits that I had?
I think the dog got into it.
Alright, on with the questions. Okay, first up, a little news about Modern Warfare 2 DLC. Now, it's been announced that Modern Warfare 2 DLC packs will be coming to the 360 in the spring, but it's also been announced at the Microsoft CES press conference on Thursday morning that they'd be coming to the 360 first as a timed exclusive. That's all the news. Okay, first question this week. A lot of you are asking about a release date for Joyride.
Yeah, our most popular question by far is about Joyride. It seems like a lot of people are waiting on a confirmed release date for this Avatar racing game. The release date given at E3 was winter, which we're technically still in, of course, as all the snow and icicle monsters around will attest to. But obviously a lot of people were expecting it to release last year. So we got in touch with the people in charge to find out what's going on and got this response.
We're thrilled to have announced Joyride earlier this year, which will deliver a revolutionary gaming experience to the Xbox 360 community. We're committed to delivering the most robust experience to the community and are taking additional time to ensure we provide the best experience possible. We're looking forward to launching Joyride in 2010. Stay tuned.
So, the answer is they're still working on it, they're trying to make it as good as possible, but there's no new confirmed release date as of yet. Sorry. Next question. Just wanted to know if you guys knew when Serious Sam HD was getting released for XBLA. I've seen a few release dates on the internet, but you guys know your stuff.
Yeah, he's talking, of course, about Serious Sam HD, the remake of the hilariously over-the-top Serious Sam: The First Encounter, which includes improved textures and models, 4-player co-op support, and, of course, achievements. Yay!
Serious Sam HD is currently scheduled to be next week's Xbox Live Arcade game, so we'll be releasing on Wednesday the 13th, barring any last-minute delays or the development team turning into werewolves. So, next question. Paul Fenning asks, is there any DLC coming for Forza 3?
Yep, well there is some new DLC coming for Turn 10's racing masterpiece. There's a new car pack on Tuesday. Details still haven't been announced about what'll be in it, but expect the cars to have 4 wheels, an engine, and one of those things on the back that makes them go faster.
Spoiler?
And we're going to find out sooner or later. Next question, Britty B Reborn is asking, is there a release date for Project Natal?
Hi, Project Natal. This is of course the revolutionary hands-free controller that was unveiled at last year's E3. It was just announced at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas that Natal will be releasing for Christmas this year. Keep an eye on Inside Xbox for loads more on this amazing technology as soon as we get our hands on it. Max Maccabee, evidently a big Bully 2 fan, says, do you know anything about Rockstar Games making a Bully 2?
Well, you obviously spend more time playing Bully than in real school there, but yeah, Bully was an excellent game, definitely deserves a sequel, and the closest thing we've had to confirmation of that is an interview with thegamingliberty.com with the game's composer Sean Lee. Sean said, it looks like I will be doing the soundtrack for Bully 2 in the not-so-distant future.
Can't have a game without a soundtrack, right? Or can you? Anyway, this is the best lead we've got so far on a Bully sequel, so keep your fingers crossed for an official announcement from Rockstar soon. So, Jamie D wants to know, any news on an Arkham Asylum sequel?
Yeah, probably my game of 2009, Arkham Asylum was crying out for a sequel, and thankfully one has been confirmed. A teaser trailer was released last month, which showed that the action has moved to Gotham City, and showed the Joker and Harley Quinn overseeing Joker's henchmen as they riot in the streets. No word on anything else as yet, but rest assured we'll pounce on any new announcements, like the Dark Knight at a clown convention. Okay, next up, Buccaneer 2099 is asking if there are any plans for The Simpsons Arcade or Final Fight on Xbox Live Arcade.
Well, things aren't looking too hopeful for the Simpsons Arcade, seeing as Konami no longer have the license, but the Turtles in Time remake does give a glimmer of hope. That was released by Ubisoft, but originally Konami developed. EA currently has the Simpsons license, so the ball's in their court.
Final Fight, however, there is much better news. A version of it for Xbox Live Arcade is on the way in the form of Final Fight Double Impact, a double bill download containing both Final Fight and another classic side-scrolling brawler, Magic Sword.
Final Fight, if you're unaware, is loosely based on my life story and tells the tale of Abercrombie model Cody, orange pyjama wearing ninja Guy, and wrestling mayor Hagar, who team up to rescue Hagar's daughter from punks by punching anyone with a mohawk unlucky enough to cross their path.
Apart from being the best side-scrolling beat-em-up ever, the new version of Final Fight features 2 visual modes, one that will make the game shine in crisp and clear HD glory, apparently, and another that allows players to use the original pixely visuals. You can even view it framed by the old arcade cabinet for a true arcade feel. Hey, why not go the whole hog and just throw a 50p piece out the window every time you die? Both games will support leaderboards and online play, with drop-in, drop-out co-op allowing you to join a friend's game already in progress. No word on a release date as yet, but Capcom says to expect it in April.
Team Tony says, occasionally my housemates look at me funny because it looks as if I'm talking to myself, when in fact I'm talking to my friends on Xbox Live. Is there any way to pipe in the audio of live chat through the TV loudspeaker?
Well, Tony, be looked at funny no more. Yes, there is. Just hit your guide button, head over to Preferences in the Settings tab, hit Voice, then you'll be given the option of having the voice output through your headset, through your TV speakers, or even both.
And finally, we've got an awesome competition to celebrate the launch of Darksiders yesterday. The good people at THQ have given us a special edition of the Xbox and this book, which is in fact a copy of the game, but you can look like you're into fancy book learning instead of video games, okay?
All you have to do to be with a chance of winning is send an answer to this question to the email address darksiderscompetition@hotmail.com. Which Horseman of the Apocalypse do you play in Darksiders? Is it A, War, B, Death, C, Famine, or D, Traffic Jams? So send your answer to the email address darksiderscompetition@hotmail.com and keep your questions coming in to SentUAMessage, to SentUAMessage@hotmail.com. You can at us at Twitter @SentUAMessage, or you can go to our Facebook group at facebook.com/SentUAMessage. We'll see you next week, by which time I'll hopefully have found that carrier bag full of Dan bits. Where did you say it was?
I think there's some of it out by the bins in back.
Okay, fair enough. I'll see what I can do. See you next week, everyone.
Bye.